You can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, DJ
LeMahieu. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
All that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Aaron Judge comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just underway in Baltimore. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander is under it, and he. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that.
Labor Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. One away.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Santander has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Sanchez is off of first with 2 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Fernando Nunez, he's set to lead off the home half of the second. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. Stanton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting fifth. No left fielder.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth. The second base
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You put 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right. And that's the third out. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Edwin Encarnacion now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Digging in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pops this one up. VR is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
That's
2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Chance Sisco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
LeMahieu has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Aaron Hicks.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just inside.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Torres gets his lead at first, nobody out. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1. So a runner at first with one man gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Here he comes again, 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Encarnacion.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Santander.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded to first. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter.
1 out now in the Orioles' 4th. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Grounded to short. VR is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander coming in. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Down and away, ball 1. LeMahieu at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. The 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming, here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the 2-out throw will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ruiz, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
21.
From the stretch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Number 55 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 55.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Santander is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Alberto gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Chance Sisco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Number 2.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Next for the Orioles.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Gregorius ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Counts 1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Orioles. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Down the third baseline. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down, and the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ.
So the lineup. Flips over, and so now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Smith racing back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Sean Armstrong will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses ball four, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Hicks, the runner at first with two gone. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. Smith has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. And New York. Brett Gardner will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. And here's Renato Nunez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy is still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs.
Luis Sessa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 85. Luis.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-roll.
Hunter. Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No balls and a strike to count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he is in there. Now batting, Rio Ruiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Now batting, number 21.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the 1-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out. Tanner Scott been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some big...
High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a one-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And there are 2 away now.
Now that designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he tops out a walk.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Encarnacion leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in. Will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's set. The 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is popped up. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. The Yankees do get. Luke Voigt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 45, Luke.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's 1 for 3.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
We got time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
Didn't
that's a
quite
ball.
catch the zone there. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Aaron Judge will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. The 0-1 off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanton is off at first with 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Oh, that's off.
3-1 now. Didi Gregorius would be next. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 21 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now Hanser Alberto.
leading up. The second baseman,
Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the
Your
ninth.
attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
He's set. Here it comes.
Number 68.
Lays off 1-0.
Betances.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind an account 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
The next 3-2. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 21.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now he's got a couple of guys on.
2-2 now. First and second here with nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Pedro Severino will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Torres hit the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, your team really needs you like they need it.
In the dirt and block behind the plate. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
For the Orioles.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And he fouls this one off. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Luis Cessa pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First